Los Angeles. Brought to you by Sean Porter Promotions.
Like how far they come from? Like,
oh, how far they come from?
Like Milky Way aliens?
No, they living in the oceans.
No, I'm saying what? No, I know that. I'm saying where do they come? How far do they travel to get here?
Oh,
like,
that's me. My
are we on? We live?
Yeah, we are.
Three Milky Ways away.
Okay, that's like Andromeda.
Okay. Yeah.
Dang, your intelligence exfoliating.
I be paying attention to fourth grade.
So do you believe they could be like walking around and we can't notice them? Like Sean could be an alien.
Wait, floaters disappear or just like look like us?
I believe in the floaters too. I believe in the floaters that disappear, but I also believe they could be like me or you.
Oh, right.
No, I think they are us and evolved us, like a futuristic us.
Hold up.
I believe that. I believe that
me. You get me like how you get me. Like.
So what I believe is we're that science experiment, and they just watching us amongst each other and seeing how we work out.
Are you a Christian?
Yeah.
Okay.
But my mind is open.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure. You can
I'm saying you can't be a Christian. But it sounded like he was calling us like the pre-alien.
And
right.
The petri dish.
Yeah, I said
like we're the petri dish.
I bet you at church.
and let me tell you this: all Christians are not Christians.
Very true.
That's true.
Because
that's definitely true.
they're the biggest hypocrites in the world.
The Pharaohs.
I was raised in the church.
But with that being said, welcome to the PorterWay Podcast.
Stop.
Welcome to the PorterWay Podcast. ShowBizz all the way to the right. Look, my man, you my guy. You already know that.
Yeah.
The way you defend me is I love you.
I love you, brother.
I heard you had got into something with Mayweather last night.
Oh shit!
Hey, wait a minute.
You got Mayweather up your ass?
Yeah, no.
Back. No, for sure.
Yeah, you did.
I was coming back from the bathroom.
I saw his face, man. Ramos was serious.
Shut up. Let me talk.
Yo, listen. Here's the thing. I don't think Mayweather is the greatest fighter to ever live.
Hold on. That's my guy.
Okay. That's okay.
Okay.
But I don't think he's the greatest fighter to ever live. All right, I think Sugar Ray Robinson is.
Okay, but
he was defending himself like, "Hey, you supposed to think I'm the best, and if you don't, get the hell out, But he brought me into the.
I feel like the record helps the argument.
What do you mean?
From his mindset, the record, he's 50-0, right?
Yeah, but being undefeated means that you're the best. So Joe Galzaki is better than Roy Jones.
It's not that. It's just that if let's play if you're playing chess and nobody ever beats you, then that would make you the best in chess.
No, that means you're better than everybody you played, but that don't mean that you're the best ever of everybody who ever played chess.
In that moment.
Right.
You was best in that moment.
Exactly.
The era you're saying?
Yeah, that was your era.
Yeah.
This right here in the middle, light-skinned brother right here with the green eyes bothering me this whole week is my guy, Robert Ri'chard, well-renowned actor.
Still in the field, but keeping it light skin, you know what I'm saying?
And we've been kicking it all week,
right.
man. We had a great week. I appreciate you for coming out here as I said
yeah,
before.
you're great. You know that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
And with 2 T's, of course. And yours truly.
I don't get no introduction. What about me? I hang out with you.
No, yeah.
I said, of course.
That's a good introduction.
Yeah,
of course. That's amazing. I wish I would have got
y'all know he was.
Yeah, like this is ShowBizz, of course. That's amazing.
Right.
Listen,
embrace that.
I wanted to just in case y'all missed it.
Okay.
Check it out.
Oh yeah, I was hyped about this one. I was in the car. They hating on me. Where you at? I said, don't worry about it. Okay.
Can bet just $5
we win, we all
to
win,
get
baby.
150 in bonus bets instantly, no matter how the fight goes down. Whether Canelo punches his way to another victory or Charlo clinches the upset, you're bringing home a win. Download the app, enter the promo code, and bet $5 to get 150 in bonus bets instantly.
Life's more fun when you're in on the action. The crown is yours.
Okay.
All right, that's right.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay.
Sounds like a sponsor. There you go.
Okay.
I love it.
Okay, I was hyped.
Yeah, it's great. It's great.
So I was getting text messages about the whole 9, right? But we just kicking it, right? And I heard my voice.
Oh, in the arena?
In the arena.
Okay.
I was like, whoa, they played I'm elated, man.
That's
I
great.
do, like, even though that is a free ad, that ad is not supposed to go in. DraftKings is not supposed to pay me today because I played that, but I want to play it because it's mine. Like, I'm a part of that.
They're gonna start though. They're gonna start.
Yeah, I'm a part of that. You know what I mean? So I just want to thank DraftKings for the opportunity, and again, like an opportunity to showcase that I'm more than a fighter.
Yo, shout out to your podcast, man. We was in the building last night, and everybody came up to you in the stadium.
I really didn't feel like people was coming up to me because I was a 2-time world champion.
There's no way. There's no way that could be it.
No, seriously, everybody. Sway was there too.
Yeah.
Shout out to you. What's his name? What's his
Horse?
92.3 to be Kurt Alexander. What's his name?
Big boy.
Big Boy.
Yeah.
Big Boy was there for sure.
Yeah.
But everybody was just talking about the podcast. That's impressive.
Yeah. I want to go through what we did this week just in case you guys, happen to miss some of it. And I just felt like we had a really good week. ShowBizz, I appreciate you for blowing down on this. We did the barbershop episode. It was a great episode. Yeah. Thank you for always bringing your energy the way you do. I want to show you guys where I want to go first. I'll show you guys the paintball situation. No. Let's go back real quick, and we'll do the photo shoot that we did Thursday.
Oh yeah, I played.
Okay.
Yeah, ShowBizz.
Photo shoot that we did Thursday.
I need a nickname. Showstopper.
Get into this.
Showstopper. That's right. There you go. I need a nickname.
The green-eyed bandit.
No, it's gotta be show. It's gotta be show.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Photo shoot.
I hope when you did our thing, when you guys publish this, remember our measurement.
Look, he right next to it. Look, he right next to it. Like,
I might have to put that beep for my measurements because y'all be doing too much. They be knowing all my attributes like that.
I know.
But I'm super excited
No,
to
I
see
mean,
it.
what's
I
up,
haven't touched my makeup yet.
I know.
This is gonna be fun.
The boxing zone.
He's like, I know Cynthia C.
So, something different.
Sometimes you gotta be
know
careful
what I
with
mean?
those who are aware of
I've never done a photo shoot with my hair down like this.
Actually, when you
I think
ignore
this is
them,
special,
you get
so I
them
want
more.
to do something different.
Yeah,
I've pulled a lot of like
Get back
that.
to the braids
We're
later
not being
on. But for
recorded.
now, we're going to see what we can do with something this.
That was before.
Yes, sir.
All right, that's right.
You ain't got to play no more of
Sean
that.
Porter, that's right.
Yes, sir.
Sean out here making moves, man.
One of the few things that you came into town for that was a unique photo shoot right there. And I want to just tell this real quick. So when I wanted to launch the suit line, I do know some NBA players and some NFL players and some actors and some comedians and things like that. And my mind, of course, went all the way over there. And I was like, whoa, wait a minute. Let me go back where I started. I wouldn't be here without boxing. So I said, you know what? Let me go reach back to some people that I know in the boxing space and get them to I wanted to just bless them with some of with my gear, with my suits. Yeah. And of course, Robert and I, we met doing the podcast down there in Dallas at the Sports Con. Shout out to the Sports Con.
Come on, we got round
Oh
one.
yeah, no doubt. And we're gonna get there in just a second.
Okay,
We're gonna
all
get
right.
there in just a second.
Hold on. Y'all just dropped something? Okay.
And so you messed my thought, and so I brought him in. But listen. So when initially when I was setting up the photo shoot, I was looking at some different spots, and then my spirit just said, "Don't forget, you want to go back to the you wanted to go back to boxing." Yeah. And so I hit up Top Rank. And they said, you're more than welcome to come do a shoot. We just need you to get in here after Canelo leaves, and then you can come in. So we went in there, man. We blazed it up in there, man. Made it fire. And all that content is on our Patreon channel. So go to the Patreon, TPWP, find that tier that you want. Sign up, subscribe, tell a friend, and you can get to see all that stuff.
Look at that. Look at that.
That was fly.
Right.
And shout out to Hollywood, or DJ Baby. That's my guy. I hit him
Amazing
up.
energy, man.
I hit him up. I hit him up this week because I just assumed he was gonna be here. He said, "No, I'm not gonna make that one." I said, "Boy, I need you to make this." So we put that together, and he came out, and he made it fun. He made it fly. So
that's great.
Yes,
yeah, nice
sir.
pop, man. I like it.
Yes, sir. Only one more thing, and then we're gonna get to the movie.
Okay.
Show the paintball. Got to show the paintball.
Who held it down, Sean? Who was MVP?
Everybody held it down.
Okay.
I would say Drew was the MVP though.
Okay.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go!
Come on, ShowBizz. Wait, that's you back there?
Yeah, being afraid.
That's me right there. Coming
And that's me running right now. I'm running right now.
Hold on, Rob, where are you at?
I just came across in
That's
the,
me.
In the painter gear.
Oh.
See, this is what happened, dude. They use special paintballs, bro. They have my name written on it.
Yeah, nice little setup over there. I didn't know they had that setup.
I surrendered. Yeah, what's going on? Where'd y'all get on something?
Man, I'm coming up.
Hey, you know you got your ass over you just talking.
There was one there. And when I'm moving for one, the other one seen me and got me.
Wait, look. We need to come up with a better strategy. Listen.
So, you told me to get to the house.
Right.
So when I got to the house,
And Robert on play.
Right.
So I'm trying to sit quiet to get them out. Once they draw out and I'm there,
Bad.
bang, 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 bang.
Right.
But then, how'd you not hear us so quick?
Dude, because I'm sitting here laying down fire, thinking
I
I'm safe.
warmed up. I got.
I'm doing the show where I'm at. So
Right.
2 of them like,
Did they follow your plan?
oh no.
Told you I felt good about the team. I know how to fix.
That was a great time, man. There's more on the Patreon. Go on over there and check that out. And we're just going to keep pouring stuff on the Patreon that you don't normally get to see.
I got beef.
I was going to say much more footage of show on the Patreon.
Beef, bro. I got beef. My Yeezys, bro.
Oh, man. Nobody.
Yeezys.
Why you wearing those?
Why would you wear Yeezys?
I don't know, brother.
Always
My
on the stunt.
That.
The adult?
Need some combat
my
boots,
Yeezys
something
look
like that.
so bad.
That was not an adult decision.
Yo, there's nothing. They're done for. You know what? And I'm going to keep it as a souvenir.
Yeah.
Like my dumbass decision. And get lit up on.
I'm going to get to these super chats and then we're going to
we started.
We're going to get to the movie. So, Matt Bergerson, also more love because I love you guys so much. That's what's up.
Appreciate
Thank
it.
you, man. What do you think of that Curmel Moton? I missed the fight. I have no clue how the fight went. My apologies, but I will say this. I know he won, first and foremost. But he's younger. And y'all already know how I feel about young fighters turning pro at a young age. You're going to get there faster. And if you don't get there faster with that men strength and with that men maturity, I like for guys to move slow that are younger. So move him slow. I don't doubt that they're going to move him incorrectly or whatever the case may be. But he's going to be a force. That dude, I met the kid when he was 7 or 8, right before he started like boxing and competing.
What's his mentality like?
It's a lot like mine.
Word.
It's a lot like mine. And so the quick backstory, when we first met them, he was a kid and his dad called him like Little Showtime. Something like they were watching me. And then so he grows up and they doing their thing. But when I say what's his mentality, when it's like mine, where he loves to compete and he loves to bang.
I see that.
He loves to look good.
I see that.
He's not flamboyant with it. I just want to look good when I get in the ring.
Facts.
You know what I mean? And so I don't know what his pro debut looked like.
I saw it.
But I was gonna say I'm imagining it looked like that.
Yeah, it looked like that. He was very aggressive, very
Yeah.
quick, very explosive. He wanted to let everyone know that he arrived, and he arrived.
There's guys when you're as an amateur where going to the nationals, you know who's gonna be there. You always knew Curmel was there, and if he wasn't there, there's the conversation that happens. What happened to Curmel?
Wow.
You know what I mean? So that's how big and good he was doing before he turned pro. So I definitely think he had what it took to be an Olympian. I think he's like in between the Olympic years, so it makes sense for him to not even try to stay amateur much longer. He's got all the experience. All he needs is just got to mature, grow, learn it, and get better, which he will do. You know what I mean?
think he's going to be great.
Yeah, so great question right there, Matt. And then the next one from Matt was also, no. The other one went away. Did you find? Oh, look, he like, I got it.
Go ahead.
We ain't doing that.
Yeah, sending some early love to ask what the hell was that Erickson Lubin fight? Now, am I not seeing something correctly? And are the judges? And the judges are also.
It didn't live up to it.
Also, it was so incredibly frustrating to watch him hug the ropes to set up some traps. Yeah.
Ramos was
night.
robbed.
Yes, question of the night.
Ramos
for sure.
was robbed.
For sure.
He was robbed.
He was robbed, for sure. No question. No question.
He was robbed, but Lubin was getting his shit off. But I
he's
still
gonna
give it
get
to
his shit
Ramos.
Yeah,
But he was messing up his rhythm.
brother.
But
I think
I'm just trying. I know I'm trying to help him. I got Ramos too. I'm trying to help him. But.
So coming into the ring, coming up to fight week, and when this fight was first announced, I thought Ramos is gonna get it. I just thought, mileage on Erickson, Lubin. You've been there a couple times, and I even asked Coach. I asked his coach Cunningham. Excuse me. I asked Coach Cunningham, what's the separation? He said, I think it's XYZ. Not going to disclose that, but I think with this one we're gonna, cross over. I didn't see that separation. I didn't see the crossover. I didn't see anything that was unique and different from anything else that he had done. And as a matter of fact, I thought he did less in this fight than he's done in a lot of other fights.
That's true.
I agree.
Sometimes, disclaimer, it takes doing less to do more. What I mean by that is not banging, not getting caught on the inside, all these other things. Sometimes them other fights, all that you did ain't the way to beat this kid. You know what I mean? So boxing from the outside, I thought was a smart move, but from the outside, I saw his punch output was really, really low.
So it lost him the fight officially.
I felt like that lost him the fight.
Okay, bet.
This is what
because
I
mean, afterwards he
Ramos
did
was
say,
running
"I'm
all the
trying
territory.
something."
Yeah, he was running all the territory.
Right.
Yeah. He was controlling the center of the ring the whole time, pushing up on him.
Yeah.
And he was keeping that bay with.
Just being devil's advocate. I mean, I had Ramos too, but shout out to Lubin.
Why?
Just because you've been aggressive doesn't mean you win the fight.
He was effective.
Effective aggression.
He was
effective. He was more effective to me than Lubin. I mean, I saw a different fight.
Yeah.
I think everyone saw a different fight. I need to know who thought Lubin won. Three judges. Okay, the people who count.
You only need three people in the world to believe in you.
All right. But I just want to know, in the chat, any of you thought Lubin won?
I mean, the judges.
Oh, we got one back there.
The judges,
you thought Lubin won? Are we watching the fight again?
The judges clearly was off. The main event was a 120 to whatever the other side is.
Right.
And I heard one judge gave Charlo 1 round, and I think the other 2 judges gave him 2 rounds or something along those lines. Yeah. The judging was off.
What, you think he deserved more rounds than that?
Hell no.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, Sean.
He got swept. And we'll get to that.
Clean sweep.
But the last thing I'm going to say about Erickson, and we'll move forward, and I want to get to this movie real quick, and then we'll move forward beyond that. But before the fight happened, and we drive in there, who's going to win? I'm like, man, I don't know. I think Lubin's going to get it, but I just don't see that the young kid losing. The business is not built for him to lose this fight. Mm-hmm. So even with that being said, I'm telling y'all, like the judges walking in, even if somebody say, hey, they don't have to say, hey, Jesus Ramos is supposed to win this fight, so make sure you're white. We've been around this block enough to know this kid has losses, this kid doesn't, the whole 9. He wasn't supposed to lose this fight.
Wait, that's something to feel good about. That's a silver lining then.
Yeah.
Where Ramos, we all saw
it's supposed to be.
Right, and we saw Ramos win it, but they felt that they were doing the justice of saying this is what we saw, who we saw won. Obviously, I mean, the man who's supposed to win lost.
Yeah.
There's a silver lining there. There is a silver lining
whether
there.
You like it or not, there is.
Yeah.
Whether you like it or not, there is. But on our way to the fight, I shook hands with my man. I said, yo, $5.50 push-ups. All right, boom. My man, when we're leaving the fight, we're walking out. I don't care what you said. Lubin didn't win that fight. And like 5 seconds later says, oh yeah, I want my $5 and my 50 push-ups. You can't tell me what you. So I said, yo, where's your integrity? You just said what you said, but you still want $5 and 50 push-ups?
He trying to demo the push-up.
Yeah. But go ahead, what you got?
Well, let me hit the super chat.
Yeah, hit them super chats, and then we're going to get to
Chick, shout out to ShowBizz. Love all the videos, including the barbershop discussion. All you guys are the 18.
Yes, sir. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
So I wanted to take Robert to a fight. I know it had been a minute since you had been to a fight. And I just wanted you to have the experiences, especially being with someone like myself in the boxing arena and all that kind of stuff. And you being an actor, in retrospect, as soon as you started talking, I was like, why didn't I even think about that? Because that would have been the reason to take you.
Yes, obviously.
Him being an actor in this movie that we're working on is called Round 1. It's a boxing film.
Snap.
And he's coming on to play to the co-star to me. I'm going to be doing the lead in this film.
Facts.
And he's got to soak up everything of boxing. So I took you to the gym on Thursday. As soon as he got in. We went from the airport to the gym.
Correct.
Because I know he's a worker and he liked to work. You know what I mean? So I knew that giving you that experience was what, in my mind, that's what you needed to start becoming Luke Nukem Chambers.
Right.
What's your name?
Don't worry about my name anymore.
Get your hand out of here.
but you had to fight soaking it up.
You see the defense though.
Yeah.
And tell
Roll with the slap. I roll with the slap.
No counter.
But tell me what you saw, what you felt last night. I didn't realize you'd be there, like a plant just soaking and growing. That was fly.
No, specifically I think, with the Canelo fight, he was out there just hunting the guy, the whole time. It definitely felt like he was the lion in the gym. And at the end of the thing, he said, nobody can beat this Canelo. That's what he said afterwards when they interviewed him. Yeah. He gave a lot of shout out to the fans. I love the sportsmanship that he had. You know what I'm saying? Right when he, beat him, he went across to the ring to the side and made sure that he hugged him and looked him eye to eye, But he definitely controlled that ring the whole night. And it's just interesting, watching when someone's dominating somebody else. And he dominated last night, hands down.
Mm-hmm. But and your character Luke is a dominant
Yes,
fighter, a
for
lot like Canelo was last night.
Yeah.
But a different spice.
Yep.
Because Luke Chambers, I want you to just describe Luke Chambers in terms of how you see it, your character as you develop it, and what you were developing last night while you were looking around.
Yeah, for sure. So, we were walking the arena last night, and I'm looking at all the different styles of fighting. And it's funny, the way that I downloaded, I was like, Luke Chambers is a lot more like Dion. Like Dion has this quote that he said that he was never looking over his shoulder because he knew no one was ever there rooting for him. Mm-hmm. So when I thought of Luke, I'm like, that's what he is. He's right, taking it right to you the whole time and not really worrying about whether or not he's well liked or whatever. Yeah. And then I said the confidence that I saw in Canelo last night, I sort of compared to Usain Bolt. Mm-hmm. That like you just, you cannot beat me. I'm in another level. I'm in another field. So sort of that's kind of that combination, that personality with just his performance and whatnot.
I love the conversation that we had because you really took me into an actor's mind.
Right.
While we were there, you happened to see Mayweather.
Yep, I did.
He was with ShowBizz.
I did. Yep.
And then you also saw Devin Haney.
Yep, I did.
And I didn't realize this, but you were looking and studying and where's Luke? Where's Nukem at? Where's Nukem at?
For sure, absolutely.
And you said, I think that he could be a combination of a Floyd Mayweather and a combination of Devin Haney. Yeah. And then your artistic mind said, it's neither of them.
Correct. Yep.
And kind of just, if you can, real quick, tell me, how you mold that.
I was coming back from the concession stand, and I saw him and Mayweather jawing off in one of the suites. Yeah. And I looked in there and I was like, oh, Mayweather just not even listening. He just the train just talking. So I had his back. I'm like, let me make sure he got some kind of backup or whatever. Yeah. And facts. But when I was thinking about it, I'm like, and Haney's he's got his his flash, but he's still very, very relaxed. Yeah. With it. And I'm like, Luke, I say the thing with a nuke is that you can't run from a nuke. Yeah. Woo. So that's what I was sort of the mentality I'm thinking about as I'm building this character from the foundation up. Is just like I have to be aware, even when I'm dealing with you, like there's no running from it. This is your nightmare. Yeah.
And y'all should know by now that everything that we do in here, we don't plan any of this. Tell me what you think about the script, round one, the film that.
Script's fantastic. Yeah. It's intentional. It's fantastic. It's got a lot of specificity in there. I feel like the writer really, really knows both boxing and characters and story arcs. And relationships. And relationships. I get really, I get very, very, very deep dive into every single word.
What do you like most about it?
I do like the most about it about that they're men. I think a lot of movies are now a little soft. So I think that this movie, the way it's written from a man's man, alpha male's point of view. I'm aware of that. Yeah.
That's deep.
Mm-hmm. You could play Rolly Romero in the movie.
Come on, man.
Somebody just said that.
Oh, yeah.
You could.
Look, why you saying like you said?
No, I don't want to take the credit.
Yeah, he ain't said nothing. He was like, I'm waiting to drop this bomb on him.
I want to see the movie, though. Like, what's going on?
When the release date? What the hell? What we got? We got films?
If you got your ears to the streets of the film industry, there's a strike going on right now.
Facts.
I think everybody knows that, even if it's not over yet.
Not for the actors. Not for the actors.
Right, not for the actors. But even beyond that, we still are waiting and working even harder now for the funding of this film than we've ever worked before. We
just got it right now.
The script has been done.
since 2021.
Oh, wow.
And since 2021, there's only been like small changes through the script, but we've been shopping the script since 2021.
Wow.
And then it's just, you know, one thing leads to another. Guy has a plan, and you just have to have patience to find it. You know what I mean? And I think that when I ran into Robert down in Dallas some time ago, I'm just a pure fan of Robert, based on growing up and seeing him for so long, but also with wanting to be in this industry. My thing was, how can I get close to this man and just suck up everything that he's got? And along with that, it just one thing led to another. I did not anticipate approaching him about this script, but it ended up being a blessing because now he's gotten us involved with other people that I didn't have the ability to reach. You know what I mean? So
that's just dope how he's learning from you and you're learning from him.
Bro.
Yeah, for sure. Bro.
Yeah, that's really dope.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's funny, similar styles to a teaching too.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
We went to the gym on Thursday, and you know he's just like, hey, we're gonna start off with A. We're gonna stick on A until you get that right, and then we'll go to B. You know, let's not do any words, not do anything. I would start with the alphabet, and that's exactly what I did with you when we were together, right?
Dope.
You know, I have my own method. Everyone's like, what method do you use? I'm like, I use the Robert Ri'chard method. And, you know, it's part military, part sports mindset put into acting. And a lot of people, it works. You know, people work in my class and then, like, they become effective actors, booking jobs, you know what I'm saying, high performance. And we worked on that, and it was fantastic.
Yeah. Thank you, man.
Yeah.
That was fantastic. Especially being able to, you know, kind of dive into what I've been wanting to dive into for so long and to get it from you.
You still remember all the lines from yesterday?
I know that Vincent not.
Comma. They embrace period. There you go. Yeah.
He said,
Never gonna win a goddamn Oscar. Fake ass Denzel. Get out of here. Keep going. You're gonna have to carry this movie. You're gonna have to carry this movie.
Carry them all.
We need a strong.
I carry every single one of my
Come on. All right. Come on, Shawn. Get it done. We believe in you, Shawn.
Shout out to my movie right now. It's Vicious Affairs on Tubi. Make sure you watch it.
Okay.
And then I got another film, RSVP, coming out where I play the villain. It's coming out in November. It's BET plus Paramount. So make sure you watch that.
Oh,
that's it? That's all you got?
No, I got like 26 movies.
Go ahead.
Right
now.
Just
do it all.
No,
right
I can't.
No,
That's
too
long.
Okay.
Hold on. I'm working.
Hold up. We're going to go to a break.
We got Paradise coming out.
We're going to go to a break. Check out this ad. Appreciate our partner, Lifesavers Restoration. We'll be right back. What's up, everybody? We want to take a moment to introduce you guys to our new partner, Lifesavers Restoration. You got mold in the house. You got rain, flood in the house. Carpet need to be pulled up. House need to be restructured. Lifesavers Restoration. They got you, right, Ann?
Yeah, if you're in the SoCal area, you can reach Lifesavers Restoration at 747-265-6644. Las Vegas area, where me and Shawn's located. That's 702-845-1325. And if you're a first responder, senior, teacher, you get a 10% discount. Because we're trying to help and give back. Yeah. That's what they do.
They have a model that I believe in wholeheartedly. No job is too big, no job is too small for us to care. They care about you just like they cared about me when they came to my house. I had some water damage, a whole bunch of stuff coming through. They came over, man, house looked like new.
Yeah, man, I've been working with this guy for over 5 years. And I believe in him, I trust in him. I sent him to my family, took care of Shawn. Anybody in my family had water damage, I trust and believe in this guy. And so, you know, I wouldn't send you guys nobody that didn't help me.
Yeah.
You guys are my family at the end of the day. So if they help me, they'll help you. And if he's connected with the sport of boxing, the guy's been around the sport of boxing for a long time. I didn't find that out till after we've been doing business. So if he can help us, he can help you.
Yeah.
It's Lifesavers Restoration.
Watch some fake shit now.
We gotta reshoot that.
No stranger to the curls.
We gotta reshoot that.
That might be the last shoot on that.
All right, cool. Yeah, you talk the goddamn much.
Yeah, hammer curls.
Hey, you gotta. Sometimes you gotta sit back. I got the game, okay? Okay, I got this, bro.
You did.
Okay.
Yeah,
you got the biceps.
What did you have before we go to the boxing? With these?
Oh, he said Tubi, but you know, BET Plus. So I already know he on there taking a dark skinned dude's chick.
No, it's not.
Oh, okay.
I played him. I got the guy with a gun. I got a gun. You see my trailer?
Okay.
My trailer's fire, bro.
That's the Tubi.
Yo,
That's
somebody,
the Tubi movie.
Yeah,
though.
somebody fucking my relationship, so I kill everybody.
Yeah.
I blow the guy's head off.
Damn, he went in.
I got fight scenes. I got.
And he ain't
samurai.
far enough away from the.
I see that.
brother.
Hey, bro, I'm just joking, bro.
Yeah.
That's
why you're so good at the paintball, bro.
Damn.
You see how he did like that? I'm like, oh.
I gotta make sure I get y'all the trailer. It's fire.
Hey,
Trailer's
just
fire.
breathe, bro.
No,
Damn, bro.
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch it. I promise you I'm gonna watch it.
Y'all been turning you turn the gas on, the fire's
Yeah.
on.
I'm like,
Damn.
whoa.
What's the name of the movie?
When did
again?
y'all wrap that
Oh, it's
movie?
called RSVP.
When
Yeah,
y'all-
I'm all over that.
When did y'all rap RSVP?
Right
Check it out on
before
Tubi.
the summer, right before the strike.
Yeah, so
Man.
you're not far enough away from that. My man.
Man.
Still with the character, like,
Boy, he went in there.
My character's wearing the SP suits and everything, bro.
Yeah,
It's great.
man. Yeah, man.
yeah, when I left that conversation with Floyd and I saw Rob, I'm like, chill, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, now I know.
Yeah, he was on
He's still
SVP.
the villain, bro.
Yeah, he's like, nigga, I will bust this.
Fight of the night.
I called it. Didn't I call it?
Or can I?
It was fight night.
It was fight of the night.
Yeah.
It was better than the main.
Hell no.
What?
I mean,
which one?
it was better than the main. That's what
You talking about Ugas and
Ramos.
yeah,
I mean,
Ugas
Ugas
Ramos.
and
Ramos.
No, Barrios.
Yeah, my bad.
Yeah.
Ugas Barrios.
Ugas.
And I had Barrios.
Yeah, I had Barrios. Come on, why are you talking to me like
Why
that?
y'all do
This
Ugas
not-
like
it's
that?
not an argument.
Somebody got
We
pick Ugas.
Who picked Ugas? Oh, we have to?
Yeah.
Just gotta lie.
Former world champ.
Just gotta lie for everybody.
Damn.
What do you think about Mario Barrios? Do we need to? Let's dive into this fight real quick, and then we'll talk about.
What I'm saying is his mentality is what I love. This guy came out of losing to Tank Davis, goes up to 147, fight Keith one time Thurman, lose to him and fight Ugas?
Yeah.
Boy, that's like Sean Porter just taking him on, bro. It does.
Yeah.
That's what I love.
Yeah.
That's what I love. When I talk about the Floyd Mayweather effect.
Yeah.
You know, people were afraid of losing, not because I'm saying the effect of Floyd.
Yeah.
People looked at what he did and said, oh, this is how you're successful. You know, I'm not going to take these chances and talk about Mario Barrios. I love that. I think if you're a boxing fan, you love that shit, man. Yeah. And not everybody's perfect. People lose in life. So when you look at this guy come off 2 losses and then take on somebody like Ugas and win,
Yeah.
man, come on, man.
And win.
You got to feel that, brother.
What you think about the fight?
Barrios, I was impressed, man. He from the start, a jab.
Yeah.
All night, a jab.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask you, when you get put down with a jab, Sean, what does that say about you as a fighter?
Man, that's what I want to talk about as it pertains to Ugas. He's just damaged.
From that 16 months ago?
Between damage and age, along with I haven't done this in over a year, whatever the case has been now. That's just bro. And even the lumps that he sustained.
You would look the same.
How long ago was that fight?
Looks the same.
Your body it regenerates from a standpoint of you healing, but when your body that's the memory that
I knew you were gonna say
your
that.
body has.
Yeah.
It didn't take long for that thing to
Second
lump
round.
up.
Yo, I was screaming for them to stop it. I was
In the
worried.
second?
I thought, I was screaming for them to stop
Not
it like
in
in
the
the middle of the
second,
fight.
but
Yeah, because I was just worried. Like, man, dude, that could be some permanent shit going on, brother. You know?
I did want to see Mario step up more, and I talked to me and Rob was talking about it. Rob was like, yo, why doesn't he just throw the avalanche, you know?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, certain parts he's just controlling the round, and it seems like he's just backing off. And I'm like, at that point, you got the guy on the ropes. Just avalanche. Just hit him with all the shots and put him down.
Well, maybe Ugas' punches were hurting, though.
Earlier on, when you started talking about
the
earlier on when we started talking about the avalanche, I said not quite yet. Fighters understand that there's still the return. So I could go in there trying to throw the avalanche and still the return. But 8th round or the ninth round, I think it's ninth round. I said, here's when you start to throw the avalanche. Because a couple of things are going to happen. Remember, they started bringing the doctor up to look at the eye. Yeah. I said, what's going to happen when you throw the avalanche is the referee is going to get concerned, get worried. Now you're alerting the ref.
Yes, for sure. Because the other
and if you don't alert the ref, now you've alerted the doctor. There's more than one way to skin the cat. So you ain't got to drop this dude, knock him down, knock him out to get this fight over with. All you got to do is start looking a little too like a overwhelming avalanche. And it could be done. You know what I mean? So from that standpoint, I just wanted to see him step up and get that.
But that's why you as great as you was when you fought, Sean, because a lot of people not thinking about that. Yeah. You're not thinking about what the ref is thinking, that I need to do this. Just little things like that.
And shout out to Andre Berto. Berto was out here this week, and he just worked out with my dad this week.
Okay.
And then I was like,
he coming back?
I said, he said, listen, let me tell you. I said, and we had a good laugh. But shout out to Berto. But I like to refer to this fight because this was one of the more exhausting fights I had. Yeah. And one of the rounds might have been the sixth.
It was some big ass heads in that fight.
It was like the 6th or 7th round. I went at Berto and maybe even the entire minute, the last minute of that round, I went at Berto. I went at him and stayed on him so much. Coming back to the corner, my dad looking at me and then looked over at Berto and then looked back at me and said, "Why'd you go so hard over there?" I said, "I thought I had it. What's up?" Because that's my mindset. He said, "All right, well, let's make sure we got him before we do all that."
Right.
But my mindset was, if I got to throw this avalanche, it's coming.
Right.
And if I got to do it the next round, I'm going to do it the next round and the next round. You're right. A lot of fighters don't have that mentality. A lot of coaches don't have that mentality. It's all about how you teach and train. I think that's the thing you take from this fight if you Mario Barrios. You take my jab was good. Where can I improve certain areas? But then also, when I got to turn it on, I got to go find that and turn it on.
You know what was so sad to me, though? Is that Ugas got all this experience, amateur experience, fighting these great guys like Porter and Spence and Manny Pacquiao.
Man.
And then when you see that he's fighting Barrios, you see that he's doing what he always does. He starts working the body, he's doing those things. But his body just can't take it anymore. Right. But his mentality was there. Yeah. He was working on Barrios and doing these things and set up these things, big overhand rights and doing all these things. But he just can't withstand the damage anymore.
Sometimes your body fails you.
Yeah.
I thought that was going to happen with Terence Crawford, but it didn't. I thought that was, but in the Ugas fight, obviously his body failed him. Yeah. But all credit to Ugas. He had 2 careers. His second career, he became a world champion, fought nothing but the best.
You're right.
And at one time, he really thought about giving up and retiring.
Yeah, you're right.
Before we kill him, let me praise him, because I like to give guys their flowers. Yeah. My man.
Was he feared a little bit, though, at the beginning, though? There was a time when it seemed like people were kind of avoiding Ugas a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, because he made people look nasty in there.
Because I think the first one was probably you.
Hey, and
always.
Even with me, the conversation was, you want this fight? If you don't, we can go another direction. It is your mandatory, but
Porter,
we'll make it work.
Porter, can I ask you one last time?
Yes.
What?
Were you knocked down against Ugas? Yes. I really did.
Hey, dude,
Ugas
what would you do? What would you do right here? He would do some shit. I don't know. If he was on this show, he'll get up and leave.
Yes or no?
No, hell no.
Oh, I need a Tyson Bell. I need a Tyson Bell right now.
Hell no.
No. So you got hit.
I ain't get touched. Did I get touched?
Yeah, you got hit.
I ain't never watched it back, so I don't know if I got touched.
Me, no. Just being his boy, I don't think he was hurt.
In the head? Where did he hit me at?
I didn't say he was hurt. He wasn't hurt. I'm saying, was it a knockdown?
The buzz.
Not even a buzz. Did you, when you got hit, you fell?
You stepped too far back.
I slipped.
You stepped too far back.
Yeah, literally slipped.
I'm
sorry there was precipitation outside because they wanted to do the fight.
Who corner was that?
March
was that your
in LA? It was just too much precipitation in my corner.
Okay, but how can you tell as the ref if it's a slip or a fall if you hit the canvas after the punch?
Guess what? If the ref wasn't sure, what I did was I jumped in the air. My legs are here. I'm strong.
I do remember
I'm
that.
fine.
I do remember that.
Don't even come over here with the BS.
I do remember that.
Hey, Shawn, besides me and
Stop pointing at me.
he got me. I was late. You know, the body work.
I'm happy I'm over here.
Yeah, the body work.
Happy I'm over here.
Hey, besides me and Jack Reed, Shawn, anybody else would have started to count. Be honest. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, hey, fuck no. For some reason, Shawn put me in.
I know you weren't hurt. I know that.
And I will say this, and then we'll move forward. But if everybody expected me to bang with Ugas, they thought that was gonna be a banger.
Yeah.
But coming to the ring, my dad was like, "We're gonna move on him. We're gonna use our speed. He can't move with you, and he can't keep up with you."
You don't get credit for that, bro.
Every round, we felt comfortable. Honestly, man, we thought that was like a 10 rounds to 2 kind of. It wasn't. But if they had called me down and they had counted, everybody would have got the fight they expected.
Yeah, you would have turned it
You
all
would have turned
the way
it up.
Yeah.
No, one moment he did. 8th and 9th round, you went to get him. I'm like, okay.
Well, you knew who the better fighter.
And then my dad would be like, get back on the jab, get back on the move. We don't need to be there. I listened. You know what I mean? Go back and watch my fight with Errol Spence. After the knockdown in the last round, I don't think they have audio in my corner. And again, moments that TV misses. You get this great moment with me and Terence, but the moment you miss was my dad was telling me, we're not gonna take any chances. Don't be in there. Don't go after him. Don't do anything. Word. Look, the whole round. No, I think they do. Yeah. Oh, at the end, you hear it at the end. I'm looking at my dad, but my dad can see me looking through him. Cause I don't care what you're saying. I'm going to get him.
Say it, Porter. You better say it, brother.
Y'all niggas miss.
Yeah. That's all right. You do the love of this.
I don't care what he's saying. And if you don't believe me, go back and watch the fight. And my dad can, because he knows me. He sees me looking straight through him. The only thing I can think of, I got to get him.
You don't get love for your boxing, though.
But
They
listen.
act like you only fought in one gear.
Yeah.
You bounce back and forth. You just hold
But
it.
listen, my dad is like, do you hear me? I ain't respond. Shawn, do you hear me? My dad is, father mode has kicked in. You know what I mean? Like, I need you to protect yourself and finish this fight. Don't get hurt. Don't do anything reckless. Just finish this fight. And I'm looking straight through my dad. I'm looking through him. Do you hear me?
Jason Voorhees.
And like after the third dude here, I was like, I just shook my head. But my dad knows me.
You did. You just wanted him to stop saying.
And this is what y'all see on TV. I'm getting out of the ring, and he says something again along those lines of, be smart or listen to me or something like that. And that was the one that got me. Because I wasn't listening to him.
Right.
Remember, don't forget, like, I'm a great listener. I wasn't listening to him.
Right.
But that last one before he gets off of the ring, remember again, like, this team right here, this is what makes us so special. Because he knew, I gotta say it one more time. Or he's not going to listen. And he said it one more time. Y'all can watch it on TV.
And that caught you.
And when this round starts, you'll see moments where I start to go and I literally pull back. Because he's saying, you hear it on TV. Shawn, don't. Shawn, no. This,
that was
that.
a good thing. That was a good thing. It was
ended up being what it was. You know what I mean?
It was a good thing.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of people who thought you still won the fight, bro.
But even the fight with Ugas, I listened. We both thought I did what I was supposed to do. And the judging, you know what I mean? It was like a split decision or whatever the case.
Yeah, they had it very close. That was crazy.
But when you look at it, the business was on my side. I wasn't supposed to lose that fight. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
I thought you supposed to lose the Danny Garcia fight. I don't know if the business was the business on your side there.
We felt like, I'm gonna go ahead and say his name. Barack Best, my guy Barack. After that fight was over, we're in the back room, and this is like solidified him as you're in my life forever. He's in the back and he's like stared off and he's saying it over and over. I can't believe we got a split decision in New York.
That's how I was feeling.
I can't believe
That's how I was feeling.
And then he looked at me and said, you got a split decision in New York.
Because you won that fight. Because I couldn't believe you won that fight.
The business wasn't necessarily, I don't know if the business was either or, but him being a Philly fighter fighting in New York, the whole nine, we all know his reputation in New York, all that. I don't think, but Barack at the end, when he was in the back room after the fight, he said, can't believe you got a split decision.
But I think we all knew that the business wasn't. You heard me the whole fight, Shawn. We got to work, Shawn.
Oh, yeah.
We got to work. I did that for 12 rounds.
12 rounds.
We got to work, Shawn, because I knew they was against us.
Yeah.
This is not set for Shawn Porter to win.
Yeah.
We don't want that style to keep going.
And it really has never been settled for Shawn Porter to win.
Yeah.
Never.
You know? Yeah, it never has been. You know, and I don't take it personal. I just understand, but I also understand the plan that God has for me. And so that's why I'm able to go out of boxing. And I've had the aspirations to be an actor. I went back and looked. I've been aspirations to be an actor since 2003.
Wow.
20 years ago.
Wow.
Is when I started studying actors and comedians and looking at their body language and how they do things, acting when you're not even speaking. You know what that's all about. I've been studying all that since 2003. So, and when I've told there's two people in my life that knew that I had aspirations to dream or to act. My wife is one of them. And she already knew, like, yo, I told her this years ago. And this script comes up a year before I retire. And then here we are 2 years out of retirement.
That's a blessing.
When you know what God has in store for you and you know what you're capable of doing, what he's blessed you with, and you have the means to find it, go find it.
Yeah, I mean, you know, one thing, I mean, when I talk about the acting stuff, that's stuff that I'm...
Shout out to Ugas, we coming back.
Yeah, for sure. No, you know, I've been in the game for, you know, damn near 30 years now, won an Emmy, and I make sure that actors don't get too ahead of themselves, you know, because a lot of times it's not what you see on the external that is the power of the performance, it's the internal stuff. You know, Denzel is one of the best at that, you know. When you're watching him, it's that you believe from the gut that who he is, who his character is. And that comes with a lot of specific work.
And that was what it was yesterday, the day when we were riding and going through the script. it was like I was just, all right, this is the way we got to do it. And then when we came back to it and we started doing it again, it was, damn, like I want to show you that I can do it. I want you to have confidence when you leave Vegas, like, yo, this is gonna be fire. But you still tamed me and slowed me down. Like, all right, it's cool. It's cool.
Right.
But we're going to go through the ABCs. We're going to go through the floor work first.
Absolutely, for sure. Yep.
To cap Ugas.
Where Ugas goes from here?
He goes, he's got a home in Florida, right?
Y'all, I don't know.
He goes to Florida, and then he comes back to Vegas. And he goes to
Florida,
Florida,
and
and
he
he
comes
comes
to
to
Vegas?
Vegas. It's just...
keep fighting, right?
No.
No, don't fight. Retire?
No. Why? Yes.
Okay, I'm going to test you. Blah, 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 blah. I'm calling you. This is me calling you. You're Ugas.
All right, here. I want to look at you.
All right.
Oh, that's funny.
All right. Phone's ringing. You answer. Hello?
Yeah, what it is.
We got boots in this. Spring, 750,000. New York. You up for it?
No.
Right answer. Right, correct. Correct.
I
was just saying,
back to this.
I was just saying, just like fight. You know what I mean? Not, boots.
Yeah, like your stock has gone down, clearly, and you don't have.
That's a great name to put on Boots' resume.
It's a great name for Boots, but it's not a great name for Ugas.
No,
okay, wait.
It's not a great moment.
Why be ashamed of being a gatekeeper? Why be ashamed of being a gatekeeper?
I mean,
No, I'm just saying. Yeah, I mean, gatekeeper. That's all right.
Yeah.
You're testing the person. Seeing was Lubin a gatekeeper last night? That was people were saying, and guess what?
He was saying it. Lubin was even saying it.
Right. So it's like, Ramos, he didn't pass the test. I mean, being a gatekeeper is dope. I remember Collazo. People saw him. He was like the very best at that, right?
Headaches, yeah.
So I'm saying, what's wrong with being a gatekeeper?
The problem for Ugas being a gatekeeper is health.
Oh, right.
That's
right,
it.
right.
He said, oh, yeah, I forgot.
I forgot. But I was just screaming that last night.
Spitting his mouthpiece out, too.
I'm a fan of his, of Ugas. He's a great person. Coming from Cuba, the story, all of it.
Hello.
And what I want you to be able to do, again, we have to just be mindful. It is what it is. You got to be mindful of these fighters' families, and their lives after boxing.
Facts.
It's our job to entertain, but if we are getting injured while entertaining, we can no longer entertain. That's all I'm saying. And when you're injured like this, it's only going to repeat itself, especially when you are used to making this and you got to go down to that. I ain't taking that, but then when they offer me this, I'm going to take that. And then this is more than likely going to be the case. Oh, let me say this. He's a Cuban fighter. My guy Malcolm looked at me yesterday and said, all this experience that he has fighting Keith Thurman and fighting you and fighting all these other guys, Manny Pacquiao, where is that at? I don't see any experience. I said, well, Mal, he's a Cuban fighter. What does that mean? Cubans do what they do great. And that's all they do.
Oh, word.
So Ugas fought a little different against Pac. Mm-hmm. And he fought fantastic against Pac. Beautiful. The fight he had against Pac like really helped with the bulk of who he is as a fighter. Mm-hmm. But in essence, he's only going to stand in front of you and bang, bang. He's only going to plot, stand in front of you, bang, bang. There's never going to be any stepping to the side. There's never going to be any backwards moving and let me stop and drop something. There's never going to see. We saw a good counter punch with the right hand with him, but there's no unique special skills beyond what you do great. So when it's time to do something different, Cuban fighters they're machines. Mm-hmm. I'm only operate in this. This is what I do. Mm-hmm. And if that's it, I got nothing else. You need you need everything against Bruce.
Yes.
And you need everything against a lot of other fighters at 147. You know what I mean? So for Mario, of course, I think
Boots. I said before the winner gets boots.
No, at that point, Barrios like what Gladiator Beyond.
I was gonna say like it kind of moves in flow with what you said.
Yeah,
you know?
Like man, come on, man, give him a break. Give him Jamal James, Rashidi Ellis, Cody Crowley. Give him a break, man. Give him a break.
Wait, hold on. And really, we gotta slow down on every time somebody bring up Boots, we all get scared. Like, hold on,
I ain't gonna
you know what I mean? No, fight
I
Boots.
was the only one that felt that way.
Fight him. He up first like everybody else. He's just like Ugas. Fight him.
I thought I was the only one that felt that way.
Yeah, I'm like, wait a
Main
second.
event. Let's get to it.
Main event.
Because you not, like, you ain't every single weekend with boxing. How did you feel about the fight?
Canelo's conditioning was incredible. Energy the whole fight.
Yeah.
Like he could have fought 2 fights.
Yeah.
And he was solid, bro. He was on the hunt the whole time. You know, and he was running.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, but overall, were you entertained?
No, I
Did you
wasn't.
feel like you got what you came for?
I wasn't.
Great tune-up. He could have beat both of them last night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Both of the brothers.
I think he
He could
actually
have won
did.
24 rounds.
I think he did.
I think he's.
That's
going
exactly what I don't want. I don't want to see his brother.
Right.
You beat
he
both
beat him,
Charlos.
yeah.
Well,
He beat them both.
I don't
He
wanna
beat them
see
both
that.
last night.
it was not enough.
He beat them both last night.
He also dropped Charlo.
That's disrespectful.
It's true.
He beat them
It's
both
true.
last night, bro. The way he beat Jermell is over with. That whole Charlo chapter with Canelo is over.
Done.
I think
Done.
we still get Jamal.
Why?
For
we getting
what?
we getting robbed as boxing fans
Yeah,
if
yes.
you give us that fight.
Benavidez Boomer
I hate
winner,
that
bro.
was just said right here
Bro,
live on the
Nah,
podcast.
hell no.
I agree.
What was
man.
we got
you
group
said
chat.
we don't script anything.
You said group chat? Oh,
The
it didn't come up
super
on
chat.
mine.
We getting robbed as boxing fans if we get that fight.
Yeah.
I don't care.
We saw it. We
Last
saw
night
it.
was a
We
great
okay.
tune-up fight.
When last time you saw Jamal fight? That's what I'm saying.
Actually,
yeah.
2 months ago, he was on
Oh,
defense.
come on, man.
Real quick, Jeff
So
Ferrari.
okay, point.
Jeff Ferrari Caesar, he said, salute to Cousin Skeeter and Biz.
Oh, yeah,
salute
salute,
to
yes,
y'all.
that's
Yeah,
right, right.
appreciate you, bud. Here, take it or don't.
No, there's another one.
Oh, I ain't see that.
Hey, what did I say at the barbershop though? I said it'd be a great fight, and it's Charlo's responsibility to make it a great
did
fight.
say that. You
Yep,
did
and
say
guess
that.
what? We had a piss poor fight.
Yeah.
because only one person fought.
The effort from Charlo was piss poor.
Piss poor.
At best, the body shots
Yeah.
that got his attention.
But that goes to the defense. The offense was part of the defense. He hit him solid, and now Charlo shortened his punches up, making Canelo look like a defensive wizard out there.
I seen Charlo go like this, like literally.
Yeah, that's what I'm
like,
saying.
bro,
He tried
throw,
to-
extend.
No, brother, he tried to defend and
Yeah.
punch at the same time.
He threw a combo in the air.
Real quick,
Yeah.
Horns Up 512. He said Bud went in on Charlo on X. That's the new Twitter. I just found out. Yeah, I
saw
just
that.
found out. Yeah.
I saw that.
Saying he should be ashamed of himself, and I do agree. I agree as well. Lions only is now Cubs only.
Ooh. So he definitely got to get that. See, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. And
So,
The headlock.
do we really need to talk
I'm
about
about
the
to
fight
text
itself?
Terrence that.
let's talk about the fight.
Okay, because I got something that goes right in line with what
Please,
Horns Up
brother.
said. But it's a little too premature because it'll take us into another conversation. But I just think that it's what we said. The one thing that I was surprised, I didn't think that he knew how to survive. I didn't think he knew how to move like
Right.
that.
Okay.
And he moved better than I knew he could move.
Right.
But you survived. You didn't try to
Yeah,
fight.
survived.
You didn't try to punch. Guys, take a look at the barbershop episode. What did I say? I said, has he ever stepped up and went in a fight and took it?
Right.
I said he's never done that. He got the draw with Castaño. You're supposed to step up as a world champion that you've been for so long. Step up, separate yourself, win that fight. You don't get a rematch.
Right.
The first fight with Tony Harrison, whether you thought he won or lost, guess what? He didn't separate himself. He didn't step up and go get it and prove that he was the guy. Lost the first one, comes back. If that punch does not land, he does not step up. He was losing the rematch. And if he wasn't losing the rematch, it was close. A better performance, but it was still close. He didn't step up until he lands a punch. If he doesn't land a punch, does he step up? How do you answer that question? With that fight right there. Because he landed the punch against Castaño and finished it.
Right.
He didn't land a punch against Canelo. So he
Right.
never stepped up.
Right.
You know
So
what I mean?
he didn't want it.
Didn't want it.
Lord
we
have
say in boxing a lot. I mean, I think I said it before going into this fight. Charlo's daring to be great. He never dared to be great last night.
I just thought his natural attitude that I've gotten from him for years is just a savage.
With
Yeah.
show.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
With
especially
show.
after he got knocked down, I'm like, oh yeah, he's about to be a savage. And oh, bruh. And
Biz, it hasn't shown the whole promotion of the fight. And you know we try not to judge off of that.
Yeah.
But he never
Tried not to, but it
Lions
showed.
Owen never showed up.
Yeah.
Fact.
This whole promotion, this fight, we never seen
so
Lions
what
Owen.
does that mean? That means that he was defeated when he signed the contract? Like, what does that mean?
I mean, in a lot of ways, you could say he was defeated when he signed
You
the
came to
contract.
get a check?
You know?
You came to get $10 million?
I mean, it looked like it.
Man, after
Damn.
and I ain't like what he said
come
after
on,
the fight.
man. This
It looked like it.
The loser's talking about, Terence Crawford. I ain't getting knocked out like everybody else. What are you talking about?
Segue me into Terence Crawford.
I don't want to see Crawford versus Charlo.
Guess what?
Too skilled.
Guess what? He didn't get stopped last night, but he showed us who you are. You're not going to step up.
Yeah.
That Lions only that you're talking, you're not going to do that unless something lands and you see it.
Yeah.
You have no ability to just let me dog it out and find something. Let me dog it out and do something.
Yeah.
Go out on my shield.
Yeah. That's what I want.
So guess what? Now I'm Mr. Irrelevant.
Exactly.
Because I lost to somebody in the way I showed myself losing, I'm Mr. Irrelevant.
That's why I'm saying when you say fighting for $10 million or whatever, there's a lot much more to fight for that he lost. There's a lot more.
He might have not.
So
we might have dropped him off the pound for pound.
So to become relevant, what do?
Come on, Terence Crawford.
I say Terence Crawford's name because nobody's gonna care about me. Guess what? Ain't nobody gonna write about it based on how you looked last night.
Yeah.
It's up to Terence, and he already said it. It's up to Terence to say, yeah, I'll take that fight. Then we're going to start talking about it. If Terence say what he just said, it's done.
I don't know how Terence can get excited and hyped up to fight Charlo. Ooh. How can you get?
Oh well, no, that's easy. That's actually easy for T.
How? Look, is he gonna feel great about it?
Yeah.
Terence is a psychopath.
Oh, that's what you mean. The fact that you mean the fact.
Shawn and Terence is boys. And he went to a place. Shawn said he takes it back anymore. I said, yeah, that nigga getting ready. And I ain't know him at the time. He's crazy.
Rob spoke of Canelo's stamina and his endurance, but I'm saying. It wasn't tested. You can fight 24 rounds when you can step when you want to step, right?
Wasn't tested.
Exactly. So I'm saying Charlo didn't push him back, didn't make him punch more, punches than he wants to punch, make him more defensive and slip more punches than he wants to slip. When you can set your pace like that, you can fight forever. I'm assuming.
100%. No, you're right. You're right. Yep.
So I mean, I don't. We question Canelo's endurance, but I don't think last night takes that question away. I think Charlo just didn't do what he had to do.
Rob, I was talking to you last night about the energy systems and how as a fight goes and progresses, you use different energy systems.
Right.
The other way that energy system is activated is when somebody's coming at you.
Right, exactly.
So like for instance, I was telling you that ATP system is the first 10 seconds of a big barrage. You got 10 seconds of that, and then you gotta pull back.
Don't say nothing. Don't say nothing.
Me or
no.
Yeah.
Shout out Terence Crawford. You crazy.
But you got to use those energy. The other way those energy systems are activated is if you're also being attacked.
Yeah, challenge his confidence. For sure. Yeah.
And his stamina was not challenged last night.
His confidence wasn't challenged either.
Does Crawford put up a better fight against Canelo than Charlo did last night?
Hold on.
I'm saying coming from one, that is shameful.
No. Let's go to Super Chat. Spaceman Films. What up, Biz? Who you got? Canelo Crawford.
Yeah.
Got Canelo. Spaceman, that's my guy though, man. That's the war room showing up.
Oh yeah, I ain't doing this friendly. It's my show, damn it.
You're right.
I mean, me and show. It's still me and
brother. I heard the punches that he hit Charlo with, and
you was back further than me.
Yeah,
I wasn't back that far, but you was back.
Boom.
Further.
Damn, how far was you? He's all the way up there.
Yeah, I was in the nosebleed. No, I was like,
nah, you getting money.
But I'm.
He was comfy where he was at. He was comfy.
But I'm saying, I don't know. I don't know if Crawford can absorb those punches.
That's the only thing I worry about.
So how can you, a man coming from 147, I know he's a great man. Crawford is a great man and a great warrior. But you come from 147 to put on a better fight than Charlo. I mean, I don't even know what that means. I don't know if that means that Crawford is so great and he could do that, or that means that Charlo set the bar so damn low that anybody could do better than Charlo did last night.
Do skill really pay the bills? Because that would be tested.
Skill pays the bills. That's why Canelo's skillful too.
But is he skilled that damn power versus?
But the thing with
skills,
Terence,
I go with
again,
Terence,
let's talk about conditioning. It ain't no secret. We all can look and say, yo, right around 9 rounds is when Canelo starts to really decline in his punch output. Statistically, look at it. His punch output just significantly dives. This fight, what we didn't see from Canelo, because he didn't have to do it, we didn't see him fighting spurts. He's going to fight in spurts against Terence Crawford.
That's facts.
Terence is going to challenge him both offensively, defensively, and also not only challenge that, but challenge that gas tank.
That's very much. See, that's what I'm saying.
And
You don't have to question Crawford. You don't have to question him.
And what do we know about Bud? Bud got it at the end of fights.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So.
Oh, I don't want to say this.
Bud can't hurt Canelo.
I don't want to say
can't hurt
this.
him.
I don't want to say this.
Oh.
I like that.
Where does Derrick James go now?
Ooh, I forgot about
the trainer of the year. This is 2 bad performances.
What's wrong? Brother, hold on. First of all, you lose to Crawford. And you lose to Canelo, jumping up 2 weight classes.
You gotta win those.
You as a coach, you have to win them.
Better
you have to win them.
performance, ShowBizz.
But I'm gonna defend Derrick.
Okay.
I'm gonna defend Derrick.
Because it's 2 dominant fights.
Bet.
Dominance.
I think with Derrick James and Errol Spence Jr. against Terence Crawford, you had just miscalculations. We missed the mark. We didn't get it right going to the ring, and it ended up happening to us. I think they right some wrongs. They come back better with Jermell Charlo and Canelo Alvarez. You have a limited Jermell Charlo getting in the ring with the great. So you can't really put this one on. Right. You can look at fights and tell this was a team loss, or you can look at fights and say, that coach didn't do that right. Or you can look at the fight and say, yo, that fighter just didn't listen to his coach. You know what I mean? So with this,
let me ask you this question. Almost like a relationship, right? You in an old relationship. You get a new girlfriend. You get a new girlfriend. You get a new girlfriend, and you do things with this new girlfriend that you didn't do in your prior relationship. What I'm asking is, with AJ and Ryan Garcia coming to the gym, do you think he may have gotten a little hyped up and excited about his new fighters?
Hey, nothing like some new. I see where we're going.
Did he get excited about his new fighters? And while the guys that made him fighter of the year, he kind of lost a little bit. I'm just asking. Is that something? No.
I don't know. I don't know. Derrick don't strike me as that kind of guy that will lose track of what's important. He don't do that. Like you know about his foundation. Now I wish I could shout out his foundation. Type in Derrick James Foundation. He's got a fantastic foundation geared towards helping at-risk youth and things like that. I'm only mentioning that to say he don't lose track of what's important. He won't lose track of the time that he needs to spend with his fighters, how to spend that time with his fighters. I'm sure he probably even got paperwork and journal so that he do what he's supposed to do with each fighter. You know what I mean? He's sharp. He's sharp. You know, with this one.
I think we've been a little hard on Derrick James.
But he did lose it.
Yeah, shout out to my guy Strap Kings. He the one who told me about that. But it's just.
Let me get these.
I think we hold Derrick James to the standard too. Because he's one of the best to do it.
Well, he was the best.
Julian
I was.
He says, Biz and Porter, my 2 favorite podcasts in one. That's what's up. That's why I got him here today on my podcast. For the community. I mean, for me and Ant's podcast. For the community. Love y'all. We love the community. Appreciate you, Julian.
You got Chop.
Get Chop.
Chop, after watching last night, I don't want Bud versus Canelo. I want Canelo versus David. And the 147ers, again, I don't think Bud would be able to take the punches. Simple Biz.
What does Canelo gain from fighting Bud Crawford?
Ooh.
Let's just say he dominates Bud.
Shout
out to Reginald Rogers.
Undisputed world champion in the 4-belt era. So I mean, when you
it's an accolade?
It is. Absolutely. And here's the bottom line. This is boxing. And everybody, when you, like you said earlier, when you mentioned boots, everybody start shivering. Not the fighters. If I got to get in the ring with this man, it is what it is. If you calling out somebody, that means you either seen something. I saw something, you know.
Yeah, that stuff. Yeah, I saw something. Yeah.
Shout out to Mike Garcia.
Yeah. I knew
RP.
But when you call out a fighter, now you got to step up to that challenge. We can't look back at, where you coming from and you did and you didn't.
I like that.
No, I'm a man. This is a man's sport. We fight. We've been here forever. Let's go. Let's do it. This is what we're here for. This is what we came to do. You know what I mean? So when you move up from 147 to 68 to take on this killer, you left 147 behind. You knew what you was doing. You was willing to be great.
I haven't seen anything like that since Sugar Ray Leonard. And I'll tell you this. If he were to accomplish that and beat Canelo Alvarez, become 3-time undisputed, is that top 10 greatest fighter to ever live? That is incredible. Yeah. Like, I don't think people, it's not like just becoming 3-time undisputed. You did that on your way. You beat Errol, destroyed Errol Spence, and then if you were to beat Canelo Alvarez, that is Brother, please.
And Biz, before he kept saying this is gonna be, you guys gonna say it's the Terence Crawford era. You do that.
Yep.
This is the Terence Crawford era.
Absolutely.
And at the end of the day, you know what makes the elite? A lot of them chase money. Terence he chased greatness.
Yeah.
And I think Canelo chases greatness.
Yeah.
So they're not gonna cheat us like Charlo cheated us last night.
Right.
They will give us everything they got in that ring for 12 rounds, as long as it lasts.
Yeah.
We know we're gonna get out of those two.
Crawford got that permanent dedication too. You never hear about him doing anything crazy outside the ring or being, making bad decisions and stuff like that. He's a crazy athlete, crazy competitor, especially from what you guys were saying.
Yeah.
I mean, when somebody's that dedicated, they're great when they're dedicated outside the ring. It shows inside the ring.
Shout out to Reginald Rogers, and then Tim Butler. Showtime and ShowBizz. Much love to you.
I heard
guys.
him a couple times.
Appreciate it. The show is coming soon.
Facts.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what y'all call it?
We should just end the show like that.
The Shawn and Antt? What about Robert?
The show and that.
What are you talking about, man?
Damn.
I ain't heard a thing.
Hey, look how they do you, boy.
What's next for Canelo, and then we out of here.
Benavidez. Oh, wait. The winner. I'm not going to disrespect Boo Boo. The winner between Benavidez and Boo Boo.
Oh, that's what's up. Yeah, everybody has forgotten that fight is it officially announced?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
fine.
but everybody, because it's what we've been wanting to see forever is Benavidez.
I mean, Cinco de Mayo, Benavidez, and Canelo. Come on, brother.
Any question for you, Robert? And Canelo's next fight, is there something that you did not see that you want to see in his next fight?
I just want to see him challenge. I want to see somebody back him up. Yeah, I'm saying, the whole time he's controlling the ring, somebody's just got to back him up.
Yeah.
And that I think that's both, skill level and mentality.
Yeah.
When he got in the ring, the things that he was saying in the interview, he's just letting everybody know, this is the top of the mountain. He's punching down the hill.
Yeah.
So someone's got to come in there and be like, yo, I'm coming up there, and I'm gonna test who's on top. So,
a lot of people saying he dropped off. He ain't the same. 80% Canelo still beats 90% of the boxing.
Yeah, very true. My grade last night was A. But without being challenged, he truly was.
Okay.
Yeah. He can't have an A+ grade
you
because
need
he wasn't
somebody who
challenged.
can silence the audience. That way we have a real fight, right? Everybody in there screaming last night, screaming for Canelo, right? So he's got the home court advantage.
There's no Canelo.
Yeah, no.
Charlo.
Somebody got.
Why ain't y'all get it going?
I was nervous. I wanted to. But I was nervous.
I was surrounded, bro. But the problem is, listen, for any future Canelo opponent, don't look at Floyd. Look at Bivol and Triple G. Push this man back. Everybody thinks swimming without getting wet and move. Canelo will find you. He's going to find you, bruh. So please try to get him on his back foot.
When y'all knew
it's easier said than done, though.
If it's not Benavidez, it's not Benavidez. Yeah. Who is it?
Better be L.
No.
Come on, man.
No.
Better be L. Go back to 175.
Yeah, Benavidez. No, don't do that. It's Benavidez or nothing. Who else you want to see me now? Terence Crawford? Benavidez, Terence Crawford?
Well, you disrespected my man Boo Boo. So.
Oh. Well, you asked me who I want to see.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's who I want to see.
True.
That's who I want to see.
Is Canelo versus Crawford the biggest fight in the game?
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, like when you're looking at Ryan Garcia and Tank Davis, this is the next thing beyond that. I don't even think that's it, right? There's nothing else, right? Yeah. Great fights, big fights, but I mean, at that level and the level of
Shakur and Tank down the line.
Oh yeah.
Haney, Shakur.
I think the stuff we can actually see though.
Hey, don't forget about T.O. Fimo. There's some fights. We got fights.
If you want Benavidez and Benavidez beats Boo Boo, depending on how Benavidez beats Boo Boo, and I got a good feeling that in order to beat Boo Boo, I'm not gonna say that. One of the outcome that's needed for a Benavidez Canelo fight to be on a level of Tank Davis, Ryan Garcia, Terence Crawford, Errol Spence, he has to knock out
the build-up.
If he knocks out Boo Boo, if he knocks out Boo Boo instantly, that becomes. I don't want to see
Boo Boo go out like
that.
No, I don't. I'm just saying.
I'm just saying. But that clears the plate. The whole Charlo thing is done. The Boo Boo thing is done. I mean, the whole plate is clear that everybody was worried about. Hey, why doesn't Canelo fight him or Plant or whatever? All that is cleared.
Yeah.
Now you got Canelo and Benavidez staring each other down, bro.
Yeah.
Man,
Well,
on Cinco de Mayo, that is it. That is it.
Will one black person be in the house for that one?
I mean,
I'll be there.
Yeah.
I'll be there.
Y'all look Mexican.
Like.
Hey,
What is going on?
hey,
What's going on here?
hey, when y'all knew it was over last night?
Second round.
What's the second round?
Yeah, second round. So it's over with.
I don't think I ever.
Dude, I heard a body shot say, boom. I said it's over with, brother. Yeah, then Charlo started stepping by. I said it's over
The
with.
car said that Charlo won the second round.
Oh, I did want to talk about that.
Oh yeah, you brought something up.
What's this?
Well, I didn't see the card. There was a card that said he won.
Did you hear it?
I heard it, but it was the second round.
I don't know the scores when they read them, and I've said that before on this podcast. I understand 120, and then I don't know what the other number is supposed to be or what it could be, whatever.
Right.
But I understand 120. And that's all I was supposed to hear last night.
Right.
I wasn't supposed to hear no 119. I wasn't supposed to hear no 118. So when you look at how this fight was judged, and then you look at how the Jesus Ramos fight, and I'm telling you that they were not in line.
Oh my
last
God,
night.
you're right. I'm not sure what they were looking at and
Yeah.
what they were judging. Yeah, you're absolutely right about that.
I don't want to.
Someone gave him the second round.
Anything, but,
Who would give him the second round?
Yeah,
I could
there's
make a
there's
whole video
119,
about
and
that.
then there's two 118s right there. There's two 118s right there. I don't know what that means. I don't know.
Wait, what round was?
Yeah, they gave him. It was a fifth.
And I said this, even with the knockdown, he only wins one round. So like hypothetically, whoever gave him 118,
The
that means he
ninth?
won 2 rounds.
Yeah, they gave him. Yeah.
That means he won 2 rounds. But if you include the knockdown, that means
Yeah,
he won
right,
one round.
exactly.
Right.
You know?
Mathematically.
I know that part of the math.
Yeah,
you
you
know?
got that. You got that.
Nonetheless, man, this was a great show.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah.
Thanks for
Appreciate
bringing me
you,
out,
sir.
brother.
Yeah, man. Appreciate
stuff,
you guys.
Yeah, I want to. Shout out to this guy, man. I want to give you your flowers.
ShowBizz, don't.
Yeah, man. I watch you all the time, man. But hey, man, I know probably some days you go through stuff, bro. You bring the energy every day. You don't know what that does to people. Sometimes that change people. Well, from having a bad day, it change people's day, bro. The energy's always up here.
Bet.
That is, people need that in life.
Yeah.
And
Thanks, my
every
brother.
day, bro, you come and you give it everything you got.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're going through at home, but when you get on that show,
I don't even know.
you bring it and you show everybody that, hey, man, sometimes you just gotta be happy.
Yeah.
Sometimes,
I'm gonna tell my story.
one time I'm watching the show, I was like, damn, my shit froze. This nigga's paused.
I do that every time. Every intro.
I'm like, damn, what?
He do that. Yeah. When I met you, we met down in North Carolina, one of the Carolinas, and they had brought me out to do some things with the boxing game. They're not paying me, so I'm not sending them.
Facts.
Support the game though. Y'all know where it's at. But no, he supports the game from day one, and so they brought him in. We met each other, so on and so forth. We was kicking it, and he said, "Oh yeah, I do the show," and I was like, "I don't know the show," and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, you gotta check me out. You gotta check me out. So I waited until I was away from ShowBizz to check him out, and this is what I did when I checked you out.
What the hell? People watch this shit.
That's exactly what his thought was.
Those words, bruh. I was like, what the hell?
Man, it's a good time.
And I was
over
like,
there.
I said, people watch this?
Hey, Sean, it be cracking over there.
Let
me tell you that. It be cracking over there.
And it did not take you talking about me to start to really like appreciate you, bro.
I was wondering that, bro.
I came back to it like I would get clips, and I would just the clip went, and the more I watched, I just saw you, and I understood the show, being able to understand you. I know you from us being able to kick it,
right?
And so that's when I made the connection. It was like, wow, that's unique.
Dope. Yeah.
What he's doing is not for everybody.
Right.
But if you understand what he's doing, you see, wow, that's unique.
Bet, I'm happy you understand what I'm doing too.
I do 100%.
That's dope. Yeah, thanks, my brother.
Yep. Rob, man, any parting words, man? Tell everybody where they can follow you, watch you, all that good stuff.
Yeah, no, man. So, it's just men are coming back in style, man. You know what I'm saying? I think for a lot of time for there, everything's gotten kind of soft.
Yeah.
And I think
He keeps saying
time he
soft.
said that.
There's a lot of soft shit out there, man.
It is.
Yeah. So, I think that it's great, and I'm pushing for that. There was a lot of good people in the building last night. They showed a lot of love, and I'm going for that.
No doubt.
I don't mind being the villain.
100.
You like skin with a dark skin, huh?
Yeah, there you go. Sure.
Go ahead. What you got, Antt? You got anything?
I'm gonna give credit to you. People always say, even you. I know you get mad at me sometimes. Like, hey, man, I'm tired of your shit with this. Hey man, people always say I go hard on you, but if I could have been any boxer, it'd have been you, because I knew every time you got up in there, you gave everything you got, and that's all I can ask for. So at the end of the day, win, lose, or draw, I'll be Shawn Porter. That at the end of the day, but at the end of the day, I'm his real friend. I tell him like it is. I love him like a brother. You know I rock with him. Yeah, y'all see, sometimes I go too hard in public. I admit that. But at the end of the day, that's my brother, and I'm always looking out for the best for him. And when y'all hit me up with the DM trying to joke about him, this shit ain't funny. I could do that. Y'all can't do that.
So wait a minute. He's an A fighter then. See, that's
Hey, you should have hit him with the ShowBizz ball.
He's a Hall of Fame fighter. Not
Yes,
even a
sir.
question.
Yes, sir.
Hall of Fame fighter is first ballot, not even a question.
Yeah, not a question.
I'm gonna end this one like this, and you know, a lot of times I don't prepare these motivational messages. Sometimes I do, or I've started to, because I want them to be cleaner. I want you guys to just get it.
Can I cut you off real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
If you want to grab something, the PorterWay Podcast.
bad.
PorterWay Podcast. Oh, that's not up there yet. The PorterWay Podcast. Is this up there? No, that's not up there. The PorterWayPodcast.com.
Okay.
You can grab these. I'm going to get my man ShowBizz.
It's the PorterWay.com.
I got you something, Robert.
PorterWay.com.
The PorterWay.com.
Yeah, PorterWay.
PorterWay.com. Get all our merch. We got hats. We got cups. We got everything on there. Go to PorterWay.com. Hey, you're going to see this.
I'm cutting my sleeves off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, we're going to get Rob some. Rob, what's your size?
Large.
All right, we got you.
Yeah.
We got. He didn't take them all, but he got a lot. But the PorterWay.com, get all our merch, man. Support us. Appreciate it, man. But Shawn, get back to you. Sorry for cutting you off.
I'm sitting here and I'm just kind of like looking at the full scope of what we got going on today, of course. But just just taking a look at everything, and my motivation to everyone is just to believe in yourself. When you set goals and you find yourself challenged, don't forget about the goal. The goal will make you forget about the challenge. You know, so that just came right off the top.
Yeah, that was dope. That was really dope.
That
was really dope.
No, let me get back to it. But the reason why that came is because I'm looking right here, and the tagline for my documentary: I never loved boxing, but I love what it gave me. I knew that boxing would get me the opportunity to be on the big screen. I knew that boxing would give me the opportunity to do the broadcasting I've always wanted to do. Not only am I broadcasting, but I have my own show where I develop the content. I decide what we're going to talk about. I say what's getting cut out, what's getting put in. I can do a DraftKings ad even though they ain't paying me, because I can do it all.
We're getting paid though.
But I didn't even know that I had the ability to do these things.
Yeah.
In the moments where I found myself challenged, I forgot about those challenges. I'm telling y'all, I was setting up a meeting next week, a big meeting, y'all, big meeting, and I shut the meeting down. I saw the challenges in what I was trying to set up, and I could not forget about the challenge. So remember, if you are used to doing things and being very strategic over what you do, if something's not aligning the way you want, you can't do what you've always done, which is just simply say, it don't matter, I'm going to do it anyway. I said, now's not the time. I can't rush this. I have to be patient in this. I couldn't forget about this challenge. So I said, all right, you know what? Fine, I'm going to figure out how to beat this challenge. And I figured it out. And the meeting's not going to happen next week. It is what it is, but I figured it out. You know what I mean? That's just what I want to encourage everybody. Figure it out. Whatever you want to do, set your goal and do not accept the challenge. This is the PorterWay.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the Microsoft Theater here in downtown Los Angeles, brought to you by Shawn Porter Promotions.